All right, welcome everybody. Good to see you for Monday Mat Pilates. My name is John Mojardo. We are going to start at the back of the mat, just starting with our standing series to kind of just get the whole body warmed up. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend as we start a new month. So we're just going to come to the back of the mat. You can soften the knees. We're just going to take an inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, tuck your chin in, soften the knees, slowly bring your hands toward the mat, towards your toes, soften the knees as much as you need to. And we're just gonna gradually walk ourselves out to a high plank. As you walk out to your high plank, pushing the shoulders out, take an inhale. Exhale, slowly start to walk your hands back. Again, soften the knees as much as you need to. Gradually just let your spine kind of roll up one vertebra at a time, looking up at your shirt, looking up at your belly button. Stand up tall. Roll the shoulders back. Good. We'll do that again. Bring your arms over your head. Nice big inhale. On your exhale, tuck your chin in. Look down the body. Let the arms follow you. Shoulders come forward. Soften the knees. Place your hands on the floor. And then gradually walk yourself out. If high plank is a little bit too much, you can always come down to your knees. Okay, whether if you're in a high plank or on your knees, as you're holding up, elbows are strong. Okay, do a push-up. Inhale, exhale, come on down. Inhale, exhale, push away from the floor. Good. If you're on your knees, come back onto your toes and bring yourself up. Arms come up, reach up. We'll do this again. Inhale. Good. Arms come up over. Exhale, tuck your chin in. Curl in, really round the spine. Good. Getting good flexion in the spine. Okay. Soften the knees. Walk the hands out. Hold that high plank. Nice and strong. Shoulder blades are away from each other. Nice scapular stability. Bend the elbows. Come on down. Exhale, press away from the floor. Good. Slowly walk the hands back. Soften the knees as much as you need to. Keep the chin tucked. Gradually just bring yourself up. Good, nice and tall. Shoulders back. Good. Last one. Arms up. Good, and then just dive down. As you dive down, engage your core, lift your pelvic floor, soften the knees, walk your hands out in front of you. High plank, bring yourself down, exhale, push away from the floor, then walk your hands back to your feet, soften the knees, heavy, and slowly roll yourself up. Standing up tall, shoulders back. Nice. Okay, we're gonna come just to the center of the mat, opening up the feet nice and wide. Just gonna go ahead for a plie squat. Bend the knees, come on up. Good. And so the toes are turned out slightly. Just notice if the foot is totally rotated. We just want a little bit of an angle. Squat, and then stand. And squat, then stand. This is feeling good. Squeeze the glutes at the top, lower down at the bottom. Arms can be kind of anywhere you want them. Next one, we're gonna add a heel raise. As you come up, heel raise, lower down, good. As you lift, heel raise, lower the heels down, lower the glutes down. Heel raise, good. Lower the glutes down for 3. Good. 2. Last one. Good. Come on in. We'll bring the feet hip width distance apart. Okay, arms will come up kind of right at the ears. You're gonna keep a nice long spine. Just bend the knees and stand. Good. So good functional movement. Just warming up the lower body as well. Sometimes in Pilates we focus so much on the core, which is great. But nice way to just start the sweat, start the heat in the body with the legs. You can have your hands up over your right ears, biceps at your ears, or hands can be at your center of your chest. Good. Or you can add kind of like as you squat, arms come up. As you stand, arms come down. It's a little freestyle today. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just rest here. Shake the legs out if you need to. Okay, move the ankles around. Give it a little circle. Good, toward the left. And go the opposite way. Good, we'll switch the leg. Opposite leg. Little circle with the ankle. Focusing a little bit on balance, so pick one point on the floor or one point in front of you, and we'll go the opposite way. Great. Good. Bring that leg down, and now we'll come down to the mat. Come down to the mat, just starting to do kind of what we call our rollovers. So rollovers, you'll lie down on your back. Arms will come up over your head, right at your shoulders. Take an inhale. Toes apart, feet hip-width distance apart. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl up, engage your core. Exhale strong as you lift up. Bring your arms over your feet. Good. Shoulders away from your ears. Now take an exhale, bring your pelvis back first. Good. Then shoulders are low. Gradually come on down, bringing one vertebra at a time. How slow can you go? Nice. Good. And then arms are just right at shoulder height. You reset. Take an inhale. Exhale. Curl up. Good. Trying to keep your heels on the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Reach over your feet. Shoulders down. Take an inhale. Again, pelvis goes first. So notice that the spine is nice and rounded. Good. Shoulders are low. Nice and controlled. Arms come up. Good. We got 2 more just like that. Take an inhale. Exhale. Curl up. Really engage the core. Good. Eyes looking kind of 4 feet in front of you. Shoulders down, reaching over the feet. And then exhale. Lower back. Good. Then middle back. And then upper back. Next, last one. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl up. So really using that core, using your breath to bring yourself up. And then just feel that stretch in the spine. Then start to articulate down. Shoulders are nice and low. Core is engaged. Nice, good. We're gonna stay here just for a second, letting the breath come in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. Okay, you're gonna roll yourself up. So you're gonna bend one knee, right knee, bend the left knee. Good, and we're just gonna do a little rocking. Back and forth. Until you can sit yourself up to a seated position. If that's not quite accessible to you, you can just roll to the side and sit yourself up. Okay, we're gonna go for a seated spine twist. So the feet come out kind of right at the edges of your mat. Arms are out to like a T. We'll take an inhale. You exhale, bring your left hand right on the outside of your right foot. Looking back at your right hand. Twisting the spine, come up to a T, reset, take an inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Looking back at your left hand. Good. Unwind, sit up nice and tall. Good. Take an inhale, exhale. Sit up nice and tall. Good. And really twist as you exhale. So we're really looking for that rotation. If your hand's not going quite out to the outside of your left foot or your foot, you can just bring it down to the outside of your shin. What we want to get is that thoracic rotation of the spine. And thoracic rotation of the spine just means your middle back. Last one, one more each side. So really twist. And where your eyes go, your spine follows. So that's why you always want to shift your gaze to the direction that you're wanting the spine to move. And you just find your mobility, and you just find your range. Looking over. Good. Good. Come out of that. The arms rest. Okay, we're gonna do our hip circles. So hip circles, there's a few some modifications. I'm gonna show you kind of the full range one. So you can have your hands kind of faced out. Okay, you'll bring your right leg up to tabletop, left leg up to tabletop. You can do this with your knees or your legs, long. I'll kind of show the first one. You inhale, exhale, you zip it up. Same circle, inhale, exhale, zip it up. You can always have your hands out a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna do the opposite way 3 times. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, exhale, good. One more. Okay, I'll show you the modification. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. So now you're just really doing a circle with the knees. So it goes a little bit forward, exhale, do it 3 times. If that modification works for you, you go for it. If not, you can always do both legs. And if you're like, you know what, that modification is a little bit too easy, you can always do one leg up. Good. Okay, that is even for those. You can sit up nice and tall. Okay, we're gonna go into our side seated twist. So I'm gonna kind of face y'all. Okay, your bottom foot is gonna go behind your front foot. You're gonna point the toes. Your left hand will be down, your right arm is gonna be up. Okay, this is a spine twist, so we're doing a lot of rotation today in the spine. So we'll take an inhale. Exhale, you wanna lift your hips up. Then you wanna twist, reaching over for that opposite foot. You bend the knees, you come on up, you reach here. And so I didn't mention this, but you always wanna look at your hand. So you take an inhale, press into the floor, lift the hips up, start to round, look for your foot, look for your leg, look for your hand, and twist. And then you come on out, hands forward, palm is up. Good, take an inhale, exhale, and twist. Again, look for the hand, really twist, reaching, press your left hand into the floor. Good. Bend your knees. Come on out. Palm looks up. We're gonna do the same thing, but just the other side. And so this time your right hand is down. Okay, your right foot is just behind your left heel. And then your left hand is up. Again, try to keep your eyes on the left hand, just the kind of like the fingertips of them. Okay, we're gonna take it, I need to scoot a little bit more on the mat. We're gonna take an inhale, set up the breath, and exhale, we start to twist. Good, looking for that hand, twisting, looking up your body, bend the knees, and then you sit the hips down. Reset. Exhale and lift the hips. Start to twist. Come on down. Good. Palm faces up, shoulders away from the ear. Last one, this way. Inhale. Exhale, here we go. Look over your shoulder. Good. Lengthen the leg. Bend the knees. Bring your hips down. And then just finish that one out. Okay. Great job. Shake out the wrist if you need to. Okay, we're just going to lie down on your back. Oh, sorry. No, we're going to come into all fours position. All fours position. Okay. So all fours position. We're going to start with your right arm up, reaching it out like you're going to shake someone's hand. Bring your left leg out, reaching it nice and long. So keep the long spine. Okay. Bring your right hand down, left leg down. Reach your left arm out. Reach your right leg out. Bring it back in. Reach your right hand out, reach your left leg out. Bring it back in. Next one, left hand, right leg. Good. Bring it back down. Okay, we're gonna come into a forearm plank. So just getting off of the wrists. So if you ever wonder where's the alignment for the forearm plank, you can just grab your forearms. Okay, and then open up your hands, open up your arms, and then that's the alignment with the shoulder right under, elbow right underneath the shoulder, pressing strong into the mat. Okay, you bring your left leg out, right leg out. Good. It's gonna bring your right knee to your right elbow. Left knee to left elbow. Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. 2 more each side. You can also do this on the knees. I'll do the last one on the knees so you guys can see. And rest. Push yourself back to a child's pose. Lie down nice and flat on your belly. Legs out just a little bit wide. You're gonna legs out, kind of mat width distance. You bring your shoulders up, bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders, and you push yourself to a little bit of a sphinx position. You just feel that stretch in the back. Sorry, the stretch in the front side of the body, the compression in the back. Okay, we're gonna go into our swan. So bring your elbows straight. Eyes are forward versus lifting your chest up. And then lower down. Good. Your arms can come all the way down, all the way forward. We'll do that again. Just slide the hands. Bring the elbows right underneath your shoulders. Come into the Sphinx position. And then press your hands into the mat. Extend the elbows. And lift the chest. Good, but keep the eyes forward. We want to make sure that the cervical spine is nice and long, getting the compression in the back side of the body. Shoulders away from your ears, and then bend the elbows. Let the arms go forward, hands go forward. Good, we'll just do one more like that. Same thing, just slide the hands back. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. First start in that Sphinx, and then as you're ready, extend the elbows. Make sure you're breathing. Bend the elbows, extend the arms. And we're gonna bring our swimmers into play now. So letting the body relax, But then we'll tone up the legs, point the toes, hover the thighs, lift the arms off the floor. Okay. We'll move the left, then the right. Good. Keeping it nice and long and controlled. And notice if it's like just the feet are flapping, slow it down, really use your glutes, extend the leg, really shoot your fingers out in front of you, just like you have lightning coming out of the fingertips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Head comes down. Okay, the forehead is gonna stay on the floor for this one. Okay, these are what we call grasshoppers. So the knees will be out wide, your heels will touch. Okay, this isn't gonna be a big movement. Okay, if it's not comfortable for you to place your forehead on your hands, you can also place your hands a little bit in front of you and put your forehead on the mat. I'm just gonna put my hands on my forehead on my hands. You're gonna squeeze your glutes, lift your thighs off the mat, and then they lower down. They lift. Again, it might not be much. Big range. It's not supposed to be, but very effective for the glutes. Lift up, hold it for a second, squeeze the heels together, and lower down. And lift. Try to hover if you can. And up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the legs lower. Shake them out if you need to. We're gonna push yourself up. Come back to a child's pose if you would like. Then we'll sit it on up. We're actually gonna come back, laying down on our back for teaser. So kind of, if you know teaser, we'll start with the teaser's prep. Then we're gonna go into full teaser. So we'll lie down on your back. Okay, we're just gonna start with teaser prep. So if you haven't done teaser's prep before, this is the setup. Left leg down, right leg extends, arms come up. You take an inhale, engage the core. You can bring your left foot out long. Sometimes I like to lift my toes up and ground down in that left heel. Take an inhale. Good. Leg will stay down. Leg will stay down. You curl up. You bring it up. And then you lower the leg down. You lower the arms down. You lower your upper body down. Good. We'll do that again 2 more times. Same leg. Good. Really engage the core. And then lower down with control as much as you can. Okay, the arms are just gonna stay at the shoulder height, so notice they're not coming over my head. They're just staying right here. Last one this side, take an inhale. Exhale, curl up. So you wanna do the best you can to coordinate the arms and the legs coming together and coming down together. Okay, other side. This time I'm gonna keep my foot flat on the floor and just see how it goes. So arms are up, kind of right at the shoulder height. Take an inhale and exhale. Try to keep your chest lifted and then lower down with control. Good. 2 more. Ground down with the right foot. Exhale. Good. Last one. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Legs up, arms up. You can use that momentum if you need it. I know I needed it. And then lower down. Awesome. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna try both legs, or you can continue with teaser's prep. We're gonna add something in teaser, so you can always do teaser's prep and stay there. Okay, I'm gonna do full teaser, so legs together, feet together. Again, arms are just right at the shoulders. You can have them a little bit farther back for full teaser, just because sometimes we'll need that momentum. I probably am going to. So just take an inhale, exhale. Come all the way up. Good. Keep the chest lifted. Good. Shoulders are away from your ears. Chest is up. Legs are up. Nice and strong. Okay, now just the lower legs lift. Lower the legs. Lift the legs. Lower the legs. Squeeze it tight. Lift the legs. Good. Chest stays up. Good. 4. Good. 3. 2. 1. Arms down. Good. Legs down. Just take a break here. Okay, if you notice that as I was doing it, my knees kind of bent, I just remembered you can keep the knees bent. So if you're like, what's the kind of the bridge between teaser prep and full teaser? I meant to show this one. I'll kind of show it here. Just take an inhale. Knees will stay bent the whole time. Exhale, curl yourself up, and knees will stay bent. So just as another variation, and then you lower the heels, lift the heels, and just notice that I'm not lowering to where I'm arching. Yep, so you just really want to be careful with that. We want to keep a good lengthened spine, it's C-shape in the lumbar spine. Okay, we have just another round of doing teaser. But first, now that you have a few variations to try, we'll add to it. Okay, arms come up, legs together. I'm gonna do the full teaser. Take an inhale, exhale, legs together, come up. So legs up, good, chest up, you are wherever you're at. Now let's lower the legs, lift the legs, lower the arms, and lift the arms. So it's lower, it's lift. It's really deep core muscles. Good. And only go down to your range. 3, 2, last 1, hold it, chest up, gradually lower down, keep it controlled. Whew. Teaser's a killer, but it's a pretty classic movement in Pilates, especially mat Pilates. You can always do it on the reformer too. Bend the knees, move your knees to the left, to the right, but it's always kind of fun to kind of just add something new, a little bit more challenge, just see what the body can do. Okay, we're just gonna bend your left knee, okay, then bend your right knee. Again, we're just gonna do that roll. So why we rock like this, why we roll like this, has really good benefits. Sit yourself up whenever you're there, is to get some movement in the spine and move the spinal muscles. Also move the fluid in the spine, so it feels, just kind of good. We're just gonna finish it up with just some light movement here. So you open up the feet nice and wide. Good, toes will flex back. You're gonna bring your right hand, kind of like drag it down to the right outside of your foot. Left arm comes up and over. Again, so right shoulder is down. You breathe into the left lower back. Okay, as you're ready, you're gonna turn your chest into your right leg. Bring your right hand on the outside of the foot, bring your left hand to the outside of the foot. And just take a few breaths. Bring your right hand on the right side, on the outside of your right foot. Bring the left arm up. Good, bring it over. Good, and then just move the left and the right down. So you're just kind of dragging your hands to the sides of your legs before we go to the other side. So just moving that synovial fluid in the spine. Okay, as you finish that up, you're gonna bring your left hand out to your left foot. And as you start to, feel that the right hip is still sinking, bring your right arm up, and bring it over. Try to let the left shoulder come down. Do your best to keep your right hip heavy. And then we'll turn your chest towards your left leg. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes down. Then just melt the breastbone toward your leg. As you're ready, left hand comes to the outside of the left foot. Right arm comes up, comes over. Good. And then again, you just move to the left. Good. Move to the right. Good. Bring your heels together. And just a nice gentle stretch. Good. That was Matt Pilates for this Monday. Thank you for coming and joining. I'll see you guys next Monday, same time. Have a great week. Take care.
I'm Sarah, and this is Cardio Dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it. Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer. My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today?
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my world. We're going to do it again.
We'll see you again. Keep working hard. You did awesome.